If there's just one thing that all of the very top companies in the world have in common, it's product market fit. The reason is simple. Without it, your customers are scattered, your growth staggers. It's almost impossible to find solid investors. You can't survive without product market fit. But when you find it, everything just clicks. I'm fortunate to have worked on 4 different startups, 1 IPO, 3 acquisitions, and I'm currently building a SaaS company to $1 billion valuation. So in this video, I'll be walking you through everything I know about how to find product market fit and how you can take advantage of the AI to find it faster than ever before. You might not know exactly what product market fit is, but you definitely know what it feels like to not have it. You build something you're excited about. You launch, you post, you pitch it, and then crickets. There's nothing. No one cares. You keep tweaking, keep hoping, but it feels like you're dragging the whole thing's uphill. And that's the tricky part. Sometimes you still raise money. Sometimes you get good press. Or you had a few users who really love what you built. For all this noise, but you deep down, you know it's not quite clicking. Product market fit isn't a vibe. It should be a system. It's something you can actually work toward, step by step, with the right data, right question, and right process. The problem is most of the signals we rely on today, like retention, NPS, Net Promoter Score, even revenue, are lagging indicators. By the time they show up, it's already too late. You've either got it or you don't. Instead of waiting and guessing, what funders really need is a way to move toward product market fit deliberately with a system they can measure, improve, and build on. Let me introduce you to one of the most helpful frameworks I've seen for measuring product market fit. It all started with Sean Ellis, the early growth leader behind companies like Dropbox and Eventbrite. He came up with a now famous question. We call it the PMF question, product market fit question, that turned out to be surprisingly powerful for figuring out whether people truly need your product. Rahul, who's the founder of Superhuman, was struggling to define product market fit for his own company. So he searched everywhere, and when he found Sean's question, he didn't just use it, he built an entire system around it. That system becomes the product market fit engine. Here's the key question Sean Ellis asked the audience. How would you feel if you would no longer use this product? The possible answers are simple. Number 1, very disappointed. Number 2, somewhat disappointed. Number 3, not disappointed. What Rahul found is that if 40% of more of your users say very disappointed, that's a strong sign you reached product market fit. Less than that, you got some work to do. But now at least you know where you stand. It only takes about 40 responses to get a directional signal. That's totally doable, even at an early stage. So I've studied Superhuman's product market fit engine and examined data from other companies using this framework. It is amazingly effective. Every early stage company should do this. So I've decided to recreate this program with AI. I want to walk you through exactly how you can recreate Superhuman's product market fit engine using AI to streamline every step. So this product market searching journey is no longer a guessing game. It becomes a system. And if you can run it one step at a time using your real users and real feedback from your real customers to get closer to product market fit. First step is let's recreate a Superhuman's product market fit survey using AI. So as you can see here on my screen, Superhuman asked 4 different questions in here. Question number 1 is, how would you feel if you could no longer use Superhuman? And there are 3 choices. In here, I would recommend it with AI doing 1 follow-up question to engage conversation. Then second question is, what type of people do you think would most benefit from Superhuman? And number 3 is, what is the main benefit you receive from Superhuman? You need to change the Superhuman to your company's product name. And then how can we improve our product for you? This one I actually tested on the 2 follow-up will be better, so you can actually get more clear action items on that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to copy this question from the survey template, and what I will do is go to this set, add a project. I'm going to add survey as the project and just paste into the AI prompting. So this AI is going to take the information I have and then draft the survey question for me. This is already done, so it's perfect. So now I can see here, I have these 4 questions exactly done, and I can do multiple choice, open-ended, and then AI is asking multiple follow-up questions. And then you can adjust it to see like, I want 1 follow-up or 2 follow-up. Then I can publish it. Now I'll grab this link and send it to my users to get their feedback. Or I can email it out in my CRM. I can filter ones, and the benefit is they will be able to see the first question in the body of the text, and that usually will double your response rate as well. Now I got the survey questions set up. I need to find a list of the right audience. Based on the research I've done, the best way you do is you want to find a list of users who've used your core product at least twice in the last 2 weeks. Then you can email them a link to your They-Set survey with these 4 questions and then send it out. All you need to do is you want to get 50 responses to get started. Once you have the responses, the next step is analysis. This is where AI will give you a huge head start. First step is segment your users by product market fit score and assign job titles. Start by segmenting your respondents by how they respond the product market fit question. Then assign personas or job title to each one. AI can actually help you auto tag roles like funders, managers, sales leaders based on the user input or any metadata that you had. This step gives you a broader view of where product market fit is strongest across different types of users. It shows you which role are leaning in and which aren't, so you can begin to focus your effort. And the second step is find your high expectation customers. The way you do it is you zooming into the very disappointed group. Those are your strongest supporters. Analyze their answer to what type of person would most benefit from this product. So most users would describe themselves here, which give you gold for ICP and messaging. This is where you go deeper because AI can analyze the language pattern and cluster the group into a high fidelity persona. And you can use the customer's exact wording or sentence to craft your messaging. And your whole team knows who you are building for and what they care about. Then you take a step further, use AI to analyze what specifically would disappoint those users if they lost access to the products. Why would it matter to them? AI can help surface themes like, is it because of speed? Is it because of simplicity? Is it because of integration? And summarize those 4 strengths your fans, your ad checks appreciate most. Segmenting tells you where the love is. Text analysis tell you who to love back and why they love you. Next step, what you do is you want to prioritize users who love your core strengths. The most of the time, you probably won't get to the 40%. Like when you first started, you might only have 10% people will answer very disappointed, but majority of the group will be in the somewhat disappointed. And trying to win over people in the somewhat disappointed to the very disappointed group is a key here. So what we will do is we want to split the second group into 2 categories. One is the users who value the same core benefits as your fans, the same things that your very disappointed group valued. They also value the same thing. And the second group is the people who don't get your core value. For this group, you want to politely ignore their feedback. This is when AI follow-up question like, how can we make our core benefit better for you, help move people across the line into your fan base? What happened to the group of people who answer not disappointed at all? Those people are not your people. Once you have run this first round of product market fit survey, you'll be able to find who love you the most, why do they love you, what's your core strength, anchor down like this is where you stand today, how do we move toward the 40%? And then it's basically taking action. Now, something you absolutely need to be relentless with if you want to achieve product market fit is market research. But if your understanding of market research is a few years old at this point, click here to watch my next video where I go over the new way of doing market research this year using AI that you absolutely cannot afford to miss out on if your goal is to grow your company with data-driven decisions and get the absolute best information on your target customer to make more sales. I will see you over there.